underdogs to favorites, we break it down. Empty Field Podcast, the talk of the town. Empty Field, where we lay it all out. Breaking down games, removing all doubt. Interviews with stars, we're bringing the heat. Sports news and odds talk that can't be beat.
Welcome to another episode of the Empty Field Podcast. My name is Martinez, and today I got a receiver from the Stuttgart Scorpions, number 13, Nova Sendler. How are you?
That's good. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Doing well. First off, tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Nova, and I'm 25 years old. I'm turning 26 this year. I'm from Sweden, but right now I play in Stuttgart, Germany, and this is my third year. It's my fourth year playing abroad.
All right. Okay. So what got you into football?
Actually, my dad played when I was little. So actually, it's my mom's husband, like my dad. I started going to his games when I was about 9, and then I kind of always wanted to get closer to the game. Like I was in the stands, but it's like I want to get closer. I honestly didn't know that women could play because I've never seen it before. So it's like I didn't really know what I wanted because I couldn't put words on it, but I wanted to get closer to the field, closer to the game. And then it was my dad. He was like, "Why don't you just go try out for the boys team?" And I was like, "Okay." And then I went, and then yeah, here we are.
Awesome. So then what kind of gravitated you towards that receiver role?
Actually, I don't really know because when I started, I could not catch a football if my life depended on it. I had no sense of catching, no, nothing. Like I was so terrible. And it was, they kind of just put me there, and I just like, okay. And then I ran around, did terribly, not good at all. And to this day, I don't know why I stuck with it. I guess it was just like, I just kept going. And then when I was I think I was about 19, that's when I was like, this is actually like, now this is not fun anymore. Because now so I started playing with the women in 2017. So I was 17. And I played a little bit, but not a lot. And then I learned more of the game. And I was like, I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of it. But obviously we had a bunch of receivers. We were also a running team. So we didn't do a lot of passing. And then, yeah, my first year, I didn't play a lot because obviously I was not supposed to be on that field because I was not good enough. And then that's when I was kind of 18, 19. I was like, well, I mean, it's no fun standing on that sideline. So that's when I started, just like I was just Googling like catching drills, how to get better hands. And then I worked on it for a few years before I actually got comfortable in it. And then around like 2021, that's when I was actually like getting decent and actually had okay hands. And then that's when like it was so much more fun, obviously, like actually catching the ball. I mean, I love running routes and everything, but I mean, not catching it. It was very frustrating. And then when it kind of just like clicked, and you could see that like, I mean, this is actually the most fun part about football, because I played running back, which is very fun too, but it's not as fun. I played some defense, which is fun, but it's like there's nothing that compares to catching a football.
Yeah, and like you said, you've been in the league for 5 or 6 years, and then in 2024 you won the MVP for your team. How'd that make you feel?
Great. It was with the Schwäbisch Hall Unicorns here in Germany, and I've been with them 2023 and 24. And in 23 we started this whole new team that I got to be a part of. So our head coach, Mike Gentili, he started this team, reached out to me because he was in Sweden with my home team in 2020 playing as an import. And so I knew him a little bit from back then. He reached out, asked if I wanted to come play. I went, and then just built this whole team, undefeated for 2 years. And yeah, just being a part of it, and like actually getting the MVP is of course very, very, very big for me. But just the whole experience and the whole like everything around this team and everyone putting so much effort and heart and everything. It was great. It was unbelievable. It meant a lot to me.
Nice. Now, I know we talked prior to us starting this, but you have 2 jerseys behind you. Can you talk about those real quick?
Yes. So this top one, that is the the Unicorns jersey. So that's the one I played in 23 and 24. And then the lower one, that's with the Black Knights. So that's Örebro Black Knights back in Sweden. So that's where I started, and I played the first 6 years of my career. And I've always played in number 13. It's always been my number. And then you can see my last name here. That is the patch I had on my jersey in Finland. Because unfortunately I couldn't get the jersey, but I got the patch with my name on it. So that was my jersey in Finland, where I played in 25 with the Turku Trojans.
So how many different countries have you played football in?
3 different. So I played in Sweden, and then I went to Germany for 2 years, and then I went for Finland for 1 year, and now I'm back in Germany.
Have you ever thought about coming over to the U.S. and playing football?
I thought about it, and I have spoken to some teams. The biggest thing for me is unfortunately the financial part of it, and which I know is a lot. Like, it's a big issue for a lot of players, not just from abroad, but also like in the States. That it's a big issue. That you don't get paid, and for us coming from abroad is you can't get a job either because of visa. So you basically have to live off of savings, which is very hard, of course. So that's unfortunately my biggest issue.
Stop. Before we continue this episode here, are you staying hydrated? No. Have you tried Hydrify? Man, it's not just flavored water. It's clean hydration with electrolytes that actually work. No sugar crash, no junk ingredients. Pretty simple. Hydrify keeps you sharp and fueled for the day. I use it because, man, it's simple, effective, and it just tastes real good. Hydrate smarter, hydrate better. That's Hydrify. Use promo code MTF to get 10% off your order. Just say, hey, Matt from the Empty Field podcast sent you. Okay. So what has playing football in those 3 different countries taught you?
It's taught me very much about myself, and just how to like work through whatever you can do. Also, like living in a completely new country. So I only lived in my hometown, like where I grew up. So I went to school there, and I started like had my job and like my apartment. I played football. Like everything was always in the same. Like I knew the town, so you get comfortable in that way. And then I just packed everything and moved to Germany, and it's like a culture is very different. It's not too different from Sweden, but it's very different. It's a whole new language, a whole new way of doing things. And then also like you are literally just on your own. Because even though like I was living alone, I moved out and I'm living alone. I was like working my own job, and like I was doing everything on my own. At home, you still have your sense of security because you know everything. Because I grew up here. But here you get kind of just thrown out into a society that you don't know how it works. You don't speak the language. Not like people are not very keen on speaking English either. Like some of them, they get a little intimidated. They speak fine English, but they get intimidated speaking it. And then it's just a whole new society, a whole new system that you don't know how to do. So I think that was like the biggest, like just learning how to have like a normal, like a new, like a routine. And then you have such a different, so when I went to Germany the first year, it was a very different, because I had a job, but my priority was not my, like the job that was like paying my bills. My main job was football, which was the dream for so long. And then like here it was, and it was so crazy. It was such a big difference from what I came from, but it was so much fun. I had the greatest time. And then just learning how to just kind of go with whatever is going. Because I don't know how much you know about Germany. Their like their way of doing things is very different. So you just kind of just go with it, and then kind of have to depend on other people. Because Like me personally, I got a lot of help, like from teammates or people around the club or team or like association and everything. They help you a lot, but at least I feel like I don't want to like just get help for like I couldn't get like my bus ticket or like the train ticket on my own because I didn't have a German bank account. So it's like I have to ask someone else. It's like, can you fix this for me, or can you go with me to the doctor because I need to get my knee checked out, but I can't go on my own because I need to have someone who speaks German with me. Which was never really an issue because everyone was very helpful. But it's just like the principle of like I can't really do anything on my own, but then at the same time you are on your own, so it's very different.
Yeah.
So I think that was the biggest, and then just being in a big football like community and being in a big like football bubble, because in Swedish the football culture is very 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 big. So you're quite known as a unicorns player. You are very known, so everyone knew who you were, and that was very cool. You felt like a celebrity. I don't know. I don't want to call myself a celebrity. A lot of people knew who you were and that you were playing for the unicorns and who you were. It was surreal. Actually, it was very cool.
Awesome. Now, what's going through your mind right before that ball is snapped?
I would say right before the ball is snapped, it's the play. Like, what do I do in this play? So if it's a route, it's how do I run this route against this DB or this linebacker the best way so that I am open, or so that the purpose of the play gets done the perfect way. Or if we have a run where I have to block, it's like how do I play my part while still putting someone on their ass. That's what I would say.
Perfect. What goals are you chasing?
I mean, I'm always chasing a championship ring. I mean, that's the goal this year. Just get a ring. That's my big goal. Then also like I want to be the best football player that I can be, of course. So I would say like it sounds so corny, but like paving the way for younger girls, so that maybe all the hard parts that I had to go through, or like the people that I play with that they had to go through, maybe like the next generation or the generation after that don't have to go through. For example, like girls don't have to get bankrupt just because they want to play football. Like they can actually chase a dream and live off of it. I mean, that's the big, like, they make it easier for the next generation to do what I'm doing.
Perfect. All right. Here comes the rapid fire. First thing that comes to your mind.
Yeah.
Would you rather play Sweden football or Germany football?
Germany.
Okay. Route running or deep threat?
Route running.
Are you more speed or more hands?
Hands. Not super fast.
A one-handed catch or a wide open touchdown?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with the touchdown. I want to score.
Okay. Film study or doing a couple extra reps?
Can I say both?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll say both.
One word that describes your playing style.
Aggressive.
One word that describes you.
I'll say dependable.
Okay. What's something an American player wouldn't expect from a player overseas?
That you do most of the work that they also do while having a full-time job. Like doing 40 hours a week at your job and then still putting in the same work that they do.
Awesome. If you could talk to 10-year-old you, what would you tell her?
I would tell her to, like, your dreams are not too big. You're not being irrational. It is actually possible, because people are going to tell you it's not and that you're being crazy, but you're not crazy, because here we are living the life you never thought you could have.
Awesome. Any special shout outs you want to give?
Of course, I want to shout out to my team, Stuttgart Scorpion Sisters. We have our first game on, I want to say, the 9th of May. We play at home. We have a home opener against the Swedish Unicorns, which is going to be a big deal for me because it's my old team. But yeah, just a big shout out to my teammates who are there every practice and they're putting in the work. And yeah, just let's get a championship this year.
Awesome. Where can everybody follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram. It's my first and last name, so it's Nova Sendler. So it's Sernler. It's a little tricky, but in fact, that's it. Maybe on TikTok too. I have the same name there. I don't post a lot, but mostly on Instagram.
Appreciate you stopping by and talking to us of what it's like playing football overseas.
Thank you. Thank you for having me so much. I had a great time.
Fans of One T Media Production, do you guys drink coffee? Sure you do. I, myself, drink quite a bit of coffee, so I always turn to a Fuera coffee for my go-to. It's smooth, it's bold, it's not too heavy. Perfect for that early morning or when you just need to lock in for the day. The best part is, at every purchase, 5% goes back to the great outdoors. Get a bag like this. I get two myself. Use promo code MTF and you get 15% off your order. Guys, what's not to love about coffee, free money, and deliciousness? A Fuera coffee.
Yeah, and MT Field, where the action's real, sports news and odds.